I see. It's Twitch, is it? Stream should return. There you go. Thank you, Opalani. We are indeed back. Yes, apparently Twitch again. Twitch has been super unstable recently. Thank you very much for the follow, Nightlife. Welcome into you. That is very kind. Yeah, Twitch has been, well, rubbish, largely, recently. It always used to be Streamlabs that crashed out for me, but no, now it's Twitch. Because obviously, if you fix one thing, all the others are going to be broken. Excellent work. Right. Let's try and deal with this slime lung problem. You're back to Nematrek. I mean, you're always wandering off in the middle of streams. Anyone would think that you are not suitably loyal to the channel. Or something. I don't know if anyone would genuinely think that. Newton's law of streaming, fix one thing and the next one will break. That is quite possibly the case, yes. Certainly doesn't seem, super unlikely. Hello. These all need deconstructing. Well, that one doesn't. But it might shortly need deconstructing. This one needs an alert. How do we do an alert for it? Let me look at your automation. Because this one does the sends a green signal when it's less than threshold until high is reached. Sends a red signal when reservoir is high threshold full until low is reached again. I need a notifier. Where's the notifier? Oh, there it is. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. Nothing untoward. A NOT gate and an auto. No, I see it's my fault for streaming during your lunch hour. How dare I? I feel that you should arrange your lunchtimes around me rather than expecting the other thing to happen. Oh, whatever. What do we reckon we should set this to? 95 is probably fine, isn't it? Did you try the list building menu yet? I was skeptical, but I've grown to like it. I think I haven't really tried it. The only thing that we have used it for on stream was to have an argument about element sensors and what menu they should be in. Because I still firmly maintained that they should appear in the automation menu, because they are automation, and Ohms was trying to convince me that they're obviously to do with their respective pipes. The list view, not the search screen. List building menu. Oh. Toggle list view. Oh, I don't think I'd even paid attention to this existing. Is the answer to that? So, no, I hadn't. You've decided you like it? Ladders, tiles and drywall, printing pods, doors, storage, a label. I mean, it should be in tiles. It's clearly a tile. Someone update the natural tile mod so that it's it's labelled as a tile, because it clearly is a tile. Wires, switches, sensors, monitoring, ambience, gates. Maybe. I don't know how I feel about it. Is my initial thingy. Name, whatever. Type. Oh no, if it just does that, I'm never gonna get it. It needs to pause and zoom. Or I'm just gonna be like, why is there binging? Who is suffocating? Oh, no one? Well, I don't care then. That's definitely gonna happen. Right. Food's going down. I wonder if we've actually reached a break point where we're now underproducing food again. We've never really got these stone hatches going. How are you doing on your incubations? Not amazing, to be honest. It's actually in the same order, so the categories have been there before, just not visible yet. Oh, interesting. I think I like the categories being visible. It helps me think about things in a reasonable way. So we've only got one duplicant using this bedroom at this point. That's fine. How's this all going? We might at some point build that. You lot aren't actually stuck, you know. There's loads of places you can go. You're just being a bit incompetent. Which I guess is okay. There you go. Now. There you go. That should allow somebody to build those from up there. This is finished. Let's get rid of this ladder. Bless you. Who is starving? Arisia. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Arisia, why are you starving? Oh, I know why you're starving. It's because you're not allowed to eat frost buns. Apologies. Let me sort that out for you, you two. You are special. You may eat the frost buns. No need for starvation. Frost bun eating allowed. There you go. Yeah, Nails, you can eat the frost buns as well. You're all gonna be fine. Eat your frost buns. And be happy. Eat your frost buns, your babies. I mean, to be fair, they were only doing what they're told, which is literally always the problem with the dupes. That they are in fact doing what they're told. Oh, I see, you just haven't actually reached that yet. Right then. I'd like you to actually build this, to be honest. Oh, you've got ages. You don't have to build it. You can build those two, but you don't have to build these ones. It's gonna be ages before it links. No initiative. No. That is certainly true. That is certainly true. Right then. How are we getting on up here? This is slow. Frankly. But maybe someone will get on with it at some point. Neo? Why are you, oh, because you have slime lung. I see. Oh, speaking of which, that was a problem that we were attempting to fix. The slime lung problem. There we go. We are, in fact, in progress of fixing the slime lung problem. 1, 2... Let's do that. We can get rid of that. It's hot down there, you reckon? Nah. It's completely fine, Dupes. I don't know what you're talking about. Not a problem at all. I mean, maybe it's a problem. Pipe. But this should probably have a pipe as well, you know. Otherwise we're not going to get anywhere with this. Have these only got polluted water in? They have. Oh, I know what happens. I was looking to see whether we could just link it into this. Which we absolutely can. But, I got distracted by doing the notifier instead. Which hasn't gone off. Probably will do. Right then. Have I still got enable, disable, auto bottle? This can be re-enabled. You're not in liquid, you reckon? I mean, I think you actually are, but what was that? Nothing. Whatever it was, they got over it. Was it the notifier? I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. Right. Oh, someone get this Draco. Can we wrangle? Oh, that's the notifier. Lovely. Right, let's deconstruct this. Wrangle this Draco. Let's get it out of here. Emily again with the sleep-in. Oh. Now there is a slight issue here. Which is that we might actually need to access this setup. Which is going to be a problem. Because we need to seal this setup to have it function correctly. Doors. Oh, maybe I do like it. We'll see. Above 450. Above 250. So then we need to find another way into this. Is Emily narcoleptic or schedule issues so she gets exhausted during the day? I believe the issue is that she has slime lung. I don't believe she is narcoleptic. I don't think we took anyone who was narcoleptic. Well, you are apparently a slow learner though. But yeah. But yes, I think the slime lung is the problem. That's usually the reason. So we're going... That's sort of why I'm doing this. So I want to get the last of this polluted water out of here to stop producing polluted oxygen. We're also moving this. And then we can also get the last of the slime out. Hopefully. That is the plan. Whether the plan's going to work, we'll see. But that is the plan. Right. Let me deconstruct this. Oh, I know what we were going to do. We were going to rewire this so that we could use ooh, when were there printables? Here you go then. A digger, I guess, Frankie? I don't think we need another cook right now. I think you're going to be a perfectly good digger. Hang on, I'll come back to Frankie in a second. Where's the thing? We need to rebuild this. Food's relatively stable. How's the slime? We could, in fact... yes, we could do that one as well. We could just grow some more mushrooms here. Fairly straightforwardly. Schedule. Right. Frankie? Yes. Let's find you a schedule. That'll be this one, Frankie. Lovely. Priorities. Frankie, I think I said you were going to be a digger. Oh, okay. You are a farmer, I believe. So let's set you up to do that. You're a digger, Frankie. Oh, nuts. I hate it when that happens. Thank you. And let's give you a hat. Nails. Emerald's not amazing. I think we're not going to give you grooming too, to be honest. Right now. Stinky suits. Ruby. I mean, we don't need another decorator. Let's give you the plumbing one for now. Quinn, suits, pay, Carrie, Otto, Carrie, Nisbet. Alright, now you can have grilling too. Here you go, get a better hat. Nicola, suits, nails. Yeah, we're holding on to you. Metroid, no. KJ, no. Hassan, Harold, Gossman. Fully fledged mechatronics engineer. Excellent. God Plobble, we know is done. Frankie, we were going to make you a digger. Have a digging hat. Camille. This is the Camille who's finished. Bubbles. I guess we're taking you towards suits. Excellent. Excellent work, dupes. Here you go. I wonder if we could give them bases in any sensible way. I don't think we could. I think giving them bases would make the pumping in of oxygen that much more complicated. In fact. I like the way that happens. There's like a whole flurry of stuff happening all the time. And then suddenly all the noise stops because they all seem to finish simultaneously. It does say 59 dupes, Sophia Dragon. It does. Unfortunately, that means that we're still some way short of the 100 I am planning to get to. It also means I haven't even broken my own record yet. But hopefully soon we will get to at least 66. Oh, Emily, were you here? We freed the hermit. Jorge is here. We fed him. He's out. So I would like to point out that I have both freed the hermit and defrosted a friend as part of my quest towards the 100. Which, you know, I'm relatively pleased with myself about. Yes, much sooner than expected. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, Nicola. Here is not a good place to... Nicola? How did you get in here, mate? You appear to have a suit there, don't you? Of course you can't get out now. Come here. Come here. Yes, come on. I don't seem to have enough Atmos suits. No, I definitely don't have enough Atmos suits. That is a true problem. Nicola. Take that off. Right. Good. Where did you get that suit from? You got it from here, did you? I see you. Someone give that back. Ah, yes, that was what I was thinking about. I was thinking about what we were going to do about this. And the thing that we're going to do about this is, well, one of the things we're going to do about this is we're going to change this over to a B. Six. Well, what we could do is, if I put these, like, here, we could just link them into the same thing. Oh, we'd want 3 here, because I'd like to get rid of that one. We can put a... We can serial the power transformers up here. That might also give us room to put some suits here to go in that way. Hang on, before you do that, Dupes, I need to think about it. Bless you, Otto. Why are you sneezing? I don't know. I actually can't see you on the list, Otto, so I don't know what's wrong with you. I assume you have slime lung. You have an allergic reaction. Oh, I must have taken somebody else who had allergies. Fair enough. Right. Let's consider if we put these here. No, we're not going to get very many atmosuits. We could potentially work something out back here. We do definitely need a way in here. So... what if we do that? We'd have one of those there. And we need to make a... Ooh. Does it need to be insulated? Oh, I suppose it could be. Make a thing there. Why don't we then? Rather than doing that, what I'd like to do instead is I'd like to push this chlorine out the way so that it doesn't get in here when we do it. I want a thing for coal there. Also welcoming Catholic One, I hope you're having a good day. Let's deconstruct some random piping that exists for no longer any reason. Oh. Backsides. Yeah, god damn it. Alright. Excuse you? Metroid? Oh, Metroid. Right. Before you can come out, you have to mop all of that up. Come on, get with the mopping, Metroid. Are you never going to do it? Are you just going to be stuck recovering breath for ages? No, look, you see? You'll do the mopping. Oh, I'm enjoying the fact that your sponge animation isn't working at all. That's great. Alright then, let's let you out this way. Out you come, Metroid. Right. You build those ones. This is gonna be coal. Right, so we want to do a thing, which is before we actually switch all this over. Having multiple suit docks is easy to change into a big mess. That is absolutely true. But unfortunately kind of necessary. There's not a huge amount I can do about it. On this occasion. Much as I would like to. Right, so we don't have enough materials. Well, there's some things to be said about that as well. I'm surprised we've never actually used up the suit on the other side. We might have to go and check that we actually haven't. Sure. Do. Actually, oh, nuts. Well, never mind. Whatever. Cancel these ones. Cheers. Alright then, so much stuff. So much stuff. All running on one line. Which, you know, isn't super ideal, one would have to say. Never, ever, ever to your power grids to look anything like this power grid. That's the only advice I can give you. Just don't do it. Oh, actually, we don't need to worry about that anymore. That one can go away. We can just... The hermit's thing doesn't need any power anymore. Alright, you two. This one. This. Is that it? Have I actually hit everything? Who knows? I'll have to keep an eye on it. We haven't got enough lead to make it all work yet anyway, so... we will have to go and check in on these guys. How are you doing over here? I mean, we've got plenty of lead still lying around. How is your suit doing, Arisia? Oh, you can stop doing this for a minute. Let's disable that. Don't do that. That's not important. We'll worry about the petroleum later. What are you going to do now, eh? Wander off? Store some lead. Absolutely. That is what I want you to do. Where the hell are you going to get that lead? Are you storing lead in the refrigerator? Oh no, you're storing Swampy Delights. I see. Fair enough. How? How is this still here? Wrangle this. idle, unpermitted food. Who has unpermitted food? Unclear. Why have we got unpermitted food? I mean, there's literally no reason why we've got unpermitted food. People are just being weird. Dupes, stop being weird. We've got enough problems without you being endlessly weird, frankly. I'd appreciate you not doing that. Right. Let's check on these. Oh yeah, I need to fix that. Right, we'll fix that in a second. Let's deconstruct this. Check the automation on this. Yeah, that's working fine. Deconstruct that. Actually, I don't want you to deconstruct that. What I want you to do is... we just need another one here. So that this stuff understands where it's supposed to be going. Are you full of... no. Can I deconstruct these then before they become full of anything? Are we working off a single normal power wire? We absolutely are, Nematrek. That is a thing that we have been doing for some time. Hence the fact that I am trying to fix that. It is perhaps time that that wasn't the way we were working. Soon TM. Right, so let me look at the farming. Right. Who is suffocating? Is the answer nobody? Looks like the answer might be nobody. Yeah, definitely looks like the answer there is in fact nobody. Alright then, what else was I thinking about? Oh, we were thinking about fixing this, that's what I was doing. No, that's gas. Alright. You pipe deconstruct. We'll turn this around for a second. Lovely. And yeah, I can go and join this mess down here. Bless you. Should we... do we need power for the doctor thing? The apothecary. Oh. Well, you can't have it if it requires power. You'll just have to keep sneezing. No, we haven't deconstructed that yet. Fine. KJ, why are you here? Should you not, in fact, be, like, doing some science? Oh, I see why we're not doing any science. Let's do some science, eh? That would be lovely. Okay. Right, let's check over here. You appear to be running on a wheel. I mean, it is kind of necessary. How is this suit doing? It's nearly dead. I definitely think I'd like to send another duplicant over. They sort of have a bedroom. I mean, it's sort of a terrible bedroom, and they might suffocate in it, but in fact, they'll definitely suffocate in it. But, you know, it's still a bedroom. Blinded by science. We could make them a bedroom in here with the vending machine. I assume the vending machine doesn't count as industrial whatsits. Vending machine, are you industrial whatsit? Bet you're not. Does putting beds in a branch break the ranch? Yes, it would. Anything that can create a room will break another room. So assumably now putting a grill in your ranch would break it. But maybe not, because only the spice grinder actually makes the room. But, yeah. Anything that makes a room breaks other rooms. Nobody has unpermitted food, that's just a lie. It's just they can't all access the fridges at the same time, and they get upset about it. Right. Let's rebuild this one, and deconstruct that one. This is going to go on for some time. What is the pressure like in here now? Oh, it's way less than it was. It got up to several tons. Oh, no, it has got up to several tons, sorry. I was mistaking kilograms and grams. Yeah, it's pretty high pressure in here. But if there's industrial industry in your ranch, it means it won't make a bedroom. Yeah, because they don't form a room, though. That's a different... The is something industrial machinery is a slightly different mechanic, I believe, to the is something, does something create a room? Does that make any sense? No, of course it doesn't, but Ollie. Can we remove this? I'd like to replace it with a glossy Drecklet. I can't feed my glossy Drecklets. You're gonna test it? Sure. What was I thinking about? Chat, what was I thinking about? Oh, I know what I was thinking about. I was thinking about fixing this. That's what I was thinking about. I knew there was something. Do that for me, dupes. We might use this so that we can break in here and clear this out as well. Once we put some suits here. We'll get rid of the suits up there. Because once we seal that up, we won't need the suits here. Not that we're using the suits here anymore anyway. Excellent. Right, this needs to be deconstructed and turned around again. We need to put... No, not base. Oxygen, please. Put the electrolyzers back. Cheers. What are we doing here? We have algae, we have coal, we have dirt, we have a lot of fish eggs. Sand, sandstone, slime. Yeah, still doing alright. No beds allowed in ranches. I told you. Told you. Sometimes I do know what I'm talking about. Not all the time, but sometimes I actually do know what I'm talking about. Right, there is going to be a thing fairly shortly where this is going to cease to work. We have to keep an eye on it. This is like at a 9, right? I'm going to put this right up. This becomes the most important thing to do. really. Right. Now we can answer the question, does a vending machine present something being a bedroom? No. Apparently not. Vending machines in your bedroom are fine. I'm going to send over an engineer of some sort. Partly we could do with one for this. They could also help us down here. We'll try and get a fish farm set up. I don't know what we're going to do about seeds. I mean, the bog buckets do produce seeds, but we can't really feed them long term. We could send over some... we could send over some grub fruit. We can send over some grub fruit, plant the grub fruit, and find the liquid sulfur geyser. It's probably one of these two. In fact, it's almost certainly one of these two. And feed them that. Right, give me 1 second, chat. I need a swift break. Nobody has unpermitted food. That is still a lie. You are still lying about it, dupes. We're going to save this. Cheers. And I will be right back. Let me know if they kill themselves. It looks like no one died. Always pleasing. They're doing a pretty good job, to be honest, this game, in being relatively self-sufficient. How are we doing here? 8. 1. Have we actually built the... we have built that. Alright. Sum total of the pot it goes to them. Is that am I essentially the house in this reckoning, Nematrak? Is that's what's going on here? Right. Yes, one of these. That's what I want. I want one of those. What is this made of? Igneous? Lovely. Let's use that then. Build that. Let's have a look. So we need one other thing, which is to do this. Alright. Hello, Kiweed. Welcome into you. Hope you're having a good day. Right, you lot. You would be connected. I think probably this is a good place to connect you. We would like to connect like some of that. Actually, probably there, because you're going to go up there, yes. And like that. Let's make sure we put that in there. We got some more printables. A bit heavy watt for the power generators now. The problem is running it through the problem is doors. Well, that's the thing. I have considered doing it that way. We're probably going to take another Otto. I feel we have quite a selection of Ottos recently. But yes, I do believe that Otto is a perfectly good mechatronics engineer. Not that we're short of them in any way. Otto, let's give you a tinkering hat, so I remember that you're not a digger. Bubbles, how you doing, mate? Carry for you. This Camille's done. Ellie? Ellie, you appear to be done, I reckon. Frankie, a bit more carry. Gossman. You stay there, Gossman. Make your base fully automatic. I've never done one of those. We should do one of those ones with the pods, where we take all the same dupes. Just for entertainment, really. Lyra, if I give you a new hat, will you actually put it on? I know what I wanted to ask people. Are there any sort of gameplay changing mods that you think would be interesting for me to play in Oni? Max. That work with the DLC. That is an important factor. They have to work with the DLC. Annabelle? I mean, I guess you can have this farming point since it's free. It's not going to do you a lot of good, but sure. Steve, mini base, but I don't know if it's updated. I don't think it's updated for the DLC. But I would not swear to it, it might be. I'm sort of tempted. The battle mod looks interesting. What is the battle mod? I think you've told me about it before and I've forgotten. So I will be interested to hear again. Who have we got here? Catalina. You're not fully skilled. toying with the idea of making an Oni-style game where game updates were done during GPU speed them up. Mini base is not updated for the DLC. It's a mod that makes an asteroid with the strangest stuff on it. Fair enough. Maybe Ellie. Ellie might be an excellent one to send over, because we could also get Ellie to do the ranching. Right, Ellie. I think you might be going to visit the other planet. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Otto, what did I just say you were? One of these, wasn't it? Ah, maybe someone else told me about it then. It's like Oni for Oni geniuses. I mean, that's probably not going to result in my long life then, to be honest. You know I like to play the easy ones. We did this. I did the schedule, yeah? Yeah, I did. Right, okay. Off we go. Ellie, do me a favour and get in this. Cheers. I mean, they're just not gonna... I don't think they're very bothered. I think if they were bothered about speeding it up, it would go faster than it does. I mean, you don't have unpermitted food. There's loads of food here. Go and pick it up, you... What's it? You could do the 1 billion challenge, but I guess that's not very entertaining to stream. It's a little bit slow, I would say. We could do the 100k for, if that existed on the DLC. Though it is worth noting that I love that challenge. To generate 1 billion calories, Kiweed. Now, Ellie, you need a slight priority shift now that you live here. Because I want you to also do the ranching. So we've got Nails who cooks and ranches. We've got Ellie who operates and ranches. We've got Arisia who is our build digger. I think I might assign you this bed, Ellie, so that you don't choose the ones that are down here, because although they're nicer, you will suffocate. Which isn't gonna help us out, really. Thanks. My ranch is infested with bugs. It is, isn't it? We need to deal with some of the bugs in there. Specifically, we actually need to deal with the one of the reasons we sent Ellie over is we need to deal with the eggs of said bugs. Oh look, we've got some copper. We'll use the copper. Why not? And put them somewhere that is not there. I haven't quite worked out where we're going to put them yet, but somewhere that isn't there. That's what we're going to start with. Some non-there place. I can probably afford to put an incubator up here. Really? Oh, hang on, I don't want to build that one of lead. I wanted to build it of copper. The actual challenge with the 1 billion is to generate lots of food while still getting some frames. I mean, any of the long-term challenges, the genuine challenge is the frame rate. I mean, let's face it, when we tried to do the all critters one, like the frame rate gave up by about cycle 300. And this is looking similar, frankly. What am I putting up here? A timer, I think. Is it a timer? I don't think it is. I think it's a cycle. Let's go over to the other planet and check. Batter is not available for the DLC either. I mean, I suppose we could go back to base game, but I'm trying to wean myself off it, to be honest. Otto, you don't appear to have a table. Wow. We actually run out of dining tables. It looks like it. Should we have run out of dining tables? Is that a thing that should actually have happened? No, these are cycle sensors. I thought they were. 8. Oh, this one's really small. Oh, because it's 2 floors. That's why it's small. Of course. That is why it is small. Where can we put a new dining table? I'm turning my current all achievement run into another 1 billion attempt right now, and it's not looking too bad. Did you in the end complete the temporal tear, Emily? Or were you not able to bring yourself to do it in the end? Where can I put a dining room? Is there slime dung up here? Oh, there is some here. That's not super. We could put it above this. This could be a dining room. Right, that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Hello, you're about to become a dining room. I'm still amazed that modern consumer computers can run this level of simulation. I'm not even that old, and I remember when this level of thing took time on a space computer. Absolutely. I mean, I am old. But I certainly remember when such things would never have happened. I did not yet. You're distracting yourself with ramping up the food production. I see. I see. There must be one of them who's upset you. Who you feel possibly deserves to be shipped off to the tear. Because there's always one. There's always one. Making trouble. What's a space computer? I assume the NASA ones, you know, that they used to use. What am I looking for? Oh, I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking in furniture. Door. Oh, that's actually surprisingly useful. Mess tables. And then I would like to build a hanging pot. Hello, hanging pot. Super. Who has annoyed me in my run? Who has been annoying in this run? Well, I mean, I was looking at a clip that someone made of me complaining about Arisia trying really hard to get their head stuck in everything. But I have just shipped them off to the other planet, so possibly that one's already dealt with. I'm not sure who else has been particularly idiotic. I mean, there's been a reasonable amount of nonsense that's gone on. But I haven't necessarily felt this time that it's been the same person all the time. I suspect that there is a thing happening here where we have so many dupes that they're all getting their opportunity to behave in idiotic fashions. Unlike normally, when there's only so far. Yes, that could work as well. Just choose a rubbish one from the pod. Right, you... I'd like to pour some liquid in here, thank you. You probably don't need to enable auto bottle. There's almost certainly water knocking around somewhere, but, you know, guess it's fine. Right, now, there's a couple of things going on here. We need to stop sending the lead for 1 second on the grounds that we actually need to build a couple of things with it. Cheers. Should we make a little drowning pool? Well, why not? Might as well. We have a bunch of water that we could pour into it. What did I say 1 second about? You realise I have no idea what I was talking about. You should know better than that, Nematrek. Sweetle egg. We don't have any sweetle eggs currently. That seems fine. Must be why you left it for more than a second. I've no idea. I say words. I don't always know what they mean. Right. Shipping. Conveyor rail. Well, I can help you with your inability to get in there. Here we go. Water? Right, I know what I was thinking about. This. How is this suit doing? I'd really like to be able to get another suit in here. Possibly we can just get rid of this door. Let's not worry about the door. We'll build another suit here. This we have to allow for... Where's clothing? Worn Atmo suits have to go back. Idle? Who's idle? Oh, that's people back there. What do you mean toilets? What's wrong with the toilets? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with the toilets. There's just quite a lot of people in them. We could put some more behind. That's not really a problem. There might be a sink issue if we put more toilets in the back. Hello, Neo. What's it? What's it? Stuff and nonsense. Right. $60 dupes, yes. They just keep spawning. It's terrible, isn't it? You'd think they would have got the message now and stopped, but no. They're never going to stop. We've got a whole bunch of idle dupes, chat. The dupes feel they don't have anything to do. Well, dupes. Have I got news for you? I think you're going to find there's plenty to do, duplicants. None of this we don't have anything to do nonsense. plenty of stuff to do over here. So you can start with that. Do. Look, there's just crap lying around everywhere. Pick up the crap, dupes. That's the thing you can be getting on with. You can also pick up all of this. And those. In fact, these ones just here, I would like you to pick up with a bit more urgency. Otherwise, we'll just, you know, set you to pick up the random stuff that's everywhere. Right, we have to be careful with this one. I don't want to put any liquid in this, but we do want to pick up the other stuff. Just deconstruct that. Right, other things we need to do is, let's plant a briar seed up here. Yeah, it should be alright. Are you sweeping the polluted water bottles? Not in here. No, Nematrak. We deliberately turned liquid off before I put that sweep down, so that these do not have a sweep command on them. I thought of it that time. Not like the last time when I forgot and just poured it all in here. I'd also like to sweep like this stuff out. Cheers. Nobody needs any of this. Sorted out, duplicates. Now we're not using these, so let's undock these suits. And, I would like you... Where is the teleporter? I would like you. Allow manual use. Sweep only. Clothing. Atmo suit. Now then. 10%, 67%. Can you please sweep that one and send it to the other planet for me? Lyra, where are you going to take it? Is it the right place? Can I click on you? Where is your pathing taking you? Oh, look, it is the right place. Amazing. What a remarkable turn of events. Now, because there is a question of whether Lyra will get there before they get bored and decide to do something else. There's unpermitted food. Oh, we need to check that Ellie's allowed to eat the frost buns. Oh, look, Lyra appears to have also finally put a hat on. Good work. Well done, Lyra. Excellent. Right. You lot. Yes, I want you to deconstruct that, and we're going to put another suit dock here, which we will put another suit in, which suit should be, yes. Lyra Biz. Okay, this is sort of coming along. We do need you to have some power. We do need a lot of power. Do I have any more sensible way to make power? On this planet? Oh, we could put some solar in, maybe. We could potentially put some solar in. don't have any glass over here. We could ship some. Right, let's do a couple of things and then we'll get around to that. Cycle sensor. There we go. You can make that out of this. In the short term, I'd like you to stick a wheel up there and a battery. And a power wire. Super. Excellent. Yes, indeed. Solar is what we should be doing. You're quite right. We will look to do it shortly. It was unpermitted food? Nobody. Lies. What we do need to check is consumables here on Ellie. Yes, you need to be able to eat the frost buns as well. Since it is one of the regular sources of food on this planet. I think I'd probably like you to dig those out. Cheers. Right. Lovely. That one can be that. Okay. Stuff is going all right. Have we actually got any oxygen coming through here? We have. Good. Long commutes? Yeah, too right, they're having long commutes. That isn't about to change anytime soon. Bye, Nematrak. Have a lovely meeting. We may see you later. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. We are gonna make a whole bunch of bins down here into which we can put liquefiables. So that all this ice that we need to move from places can actually go somewhere. I don't know if I care about this one. Let's cancel some of this. These ones we don't need to move as dramatically. We will move it in due course. But I want them to be able to focus on any ice that might be like here. Particularly. And other places like that. Let's have another mop. Where's the mop? There's the mop. Let's do some more mopping, dupes. This place needs mopping. Right, how is this going? That's pretty good, right. You can... actually, you can just turn off, frankly. And get deconstructed. We will put a thing there. Why is there abyss light here? Somebody sweep it up for me. Oh, because you're busy sweeping in here, are you? I see. And then dropping stuff in my electrolyzer. Look, I see this. I see these things that you have dropped in my electrolyzer. Stop that. In fact, I may force you to stop that. Let us make it so that this door only allows people out. So many duplicants. Alright, there we go. Deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. Also dig. Deconstruct this. Why have I chosen 5? That's such a random number to have put in. It's fascinating seeing so many duplicates. I don't think I've ever had more than 20 to 25. Wow. I genuinely don't know how people don't just give up out of boredom when they only have that many dupes. Right. In that case, all of this can get deconstructed now. It's gonna result in a minor oxygen explosion, but it's not the end of the world. Hang on, let me look at my deconstruct. It is just on buildings. Excellent. Speaking of oxygen explosions, how are you doing? Fine. Yeah, there's only 2 tons of pressure per tile in there. It'll be completely fine. These seem to be going okay. Really? You a bit too cold? I don't think I have a proper cold thing that I could plant, to be honest. But we'll have a look. Let's see if we can find something. Who is suffocating? Stinky. No. Well, yeah, that won't last. You'll be fine. You will be fine, Stinky. Oh, we seem to be dealing with the slime lung again. Remarkable. Right. That one's empty, which means we can actually just come... Oh, no, let's not dig up the ones that still have thimble reed on them. If we can help it. And when I say if we can help it, we can help it, so let's not do it. Hmm? How's that? Slowly. I still get things done somehow. Maybe you've just got more patience than me. I mean, that's entirely possible. Wouldn't be a huge surprise if I just didn't have the patience for stuff. This one's still sorting itself out. We can mop this now. I think we will also place a couple of these. We've got this anyway. Perfectly good bit of power that we can fit stuff to. I think streaming probably definitely seems to drive people to want to get things done at a certain pace. Somehow I'm super tired mentally, so I do appreciate things going slow in Arnie. I would say that certainly before I streamed, I did tend to play on 1 speed a lot. I mean, I'm doing it in this challenge just because the dupes can't actually keep up with us going any faster. But before I was streaming Oni, I did tend to just play Oni on 1 speed for myself anyway. I think we can probably seal this back up now. But you know, you sort of do feel that you need enough going on to be entertaining when you're streaming. So this only goes down to 10. That's not low enough. We don't have any joyous seeds. So we actually don't have anything that I can put in here. Have I sent over any diamond? Yes, it looks like we have got a tiny bit of diamond. Oh, we deconstructed a thing, didn't we? And have we learnt about aeropods? We have. Let us make a diamond aeropod. I'm pretty sure last time... Oh no, this is only 10... This is only 10 decor? Oh, I thought it was 20. Never mind then. You don't do the job. Oh, I could put a painting up or something. I actually do have a decorator. I forgot. I've actually got a decorator. Landscape? 15? Neither of these are actually high enough. 15 plus 10%? That's only 1.5. Oh, they will be once they're painted though, won't they? You made a banana cake but didn't follow any recipe. We will indeed have to see how that turns out for you then, Neo. Now, who is my, somebody is trained to do decorating. Amari is apparently trained to do decorating. You also have a skill point, which we're not going to use for anything, so that's fine. The Camille's have skill points. Yours is going to improve your critter ranching. Gossman. Yeah, we're still considering Gossman. Joshua, suits. Nails, yeah, we're still thinking about you. Nora. What are you doing, Nora? You're going to have some improved carry. Otto. Carry for you. We've got 3 Ottos currently. Steve. Steve, you're done. Stinky. You can be a better farmer. Other Stinky. You can be a better rancher. Travaldo. Okay. So that was only Amari who's got a decorating hat, right? Yes, only Amari has a decorating hat. So, in our priorities, we need to find Amari. And you are allowed to do decorating. Excellent. So, that should, in due course, sort itself out. Amari has earned another skill point. Well, that's nice for you. How are we doing for food? We're doing fine for food. Right, let's make some more of these. And we'd also like to make the other suit docky thing. Equipment. I mean, that's not a very clear descriptor, is it? Equipment. Let's deliver a suit. We need to make some more, actually. I've got 1 here, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make 4 more suits. You there. 4 more suits, thank you, which will almost certainly mean I need to make some more copper. So let's get working on that. Is there a mod for planting the same seed in a row? Yes. I don't think you actually... I think it's base game, isn't it? So if I wanted to plant these, once this is planted, you can press this button here, copy settings, and then you can click and drag. But yeah, it is in the base game. It's a whole new world. The number of things that, like, you find out even after you've been playing this game for ages is kind of surprising. Right, do we want Travaldo or Nicola? Do I want another cook? I probably don't. Let's take Trivaldo. You're probably going to be a digger, Trivaldo, I think. What's going on here? Are we having some oxygen issues? Oh no, we've just got some carbon dioxide issues, essentially. It's not actually about the oxygen, it's about how much carbon dioxide is everywhere. I think we need to consider reflooring everywhere with airflow tiles. So that we can drop some of this down, out the way. Trivaldo. There you go. I'll come back to worrying about what you're going to do in a minute. Yes. So, yes. Dupes. It is time. I'd also really like you. Let's put this up to a 9. Because I do want you to do underneath the pod, but you need to do it now. While, the pod isn't doing anything. I mean, I can't really do very much about that right now. I mean, I can do this, but it doesn't necessarily help. But we could dig through the back of here a bit. Like this is fine. We could open some of this up. Give them some more oxygen. What part of do this on a 9? Why are we letting Trivaldo help? Oh yes, now that does need to sort of stay there because we need this. Well, actually, we only need this like that side, really? I reckon if we just build them there, then we can probably deconstruct these, and we probably will. Right. This can just be a whole thing. Cheers. This can be a whole thing. This can be a whole thing. This can be a bit of a whole thing. I mean, there's no point doing it there, because that is the what's-its. That one's not going to get it done. What were we binging about? We've done some sort of colony achievement. Oh, Art Underground. Have a duplicate with the masterwork skill. Paint a masterwork quality painting. There we go. Masterwork quality painting. Great Hall. Super. That's what we wanted to happen there. Sure. I mean, we could do it. I don't really want to do it underneath the hatches. If I do it underneath the hatches, then all hell's gonna break loose. We could do it along here, though, which should probably help. Bedrooms are an important place to do it. Right. That additionally gives you something to do. The only problem with the copy settings is that you would have thought it would work for the deliver suit setting, but does it? No. No, it does not. One of my endless bugbears. There is literally no good reason why that doesn't work, but it doesn't work. I think I'm going to have to think about where we actually connect that. Frankly. Oh, I thought you got yourself stuck behind there for a second, Ruby. Why what doesn't work? Why the copy settings doesn't copy the deliver suit setting? I mean, obviously that is a setting I would like it to copy. Deliver suit. Speaking of which. It seems pretty straightforward that that is a setting that should be copied. But no. No, it doesn't work. Even the settings change tool doesn't have a an option to copy the deliver suit. Right, this, we particularly want you to move critter eggs. Thank you. Any and all. Get them out of there. They can go in here. How much water we've got in there? Not quite enough. Nobody's got any more clean water. Are you kidding? Right, we can enable auto bottle for one thing. It occurs to me that none of these need to be shut, really. Let's open all these doors. It will save the dupes literal fractions of a second. And what more could you possibly want? Speaking of doors that don't need to be shut. This door cannot be controlled manually. Whatever. Apparently I can just deconstruct it though. It doesn't even need to be demolished. Oh, we'll leave it there. That option will definitely come in DLC too. Yes, could be. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. And welcome back, Nematrak. Lovely. Right. No more of this. Cheers. Let's do a little bit of mopping. And then we shall put in a door. Nobody goes in this door, by the way. Oh, I can't do it. I can't put a door there unless I deconstruct this. Strangely. Want to dig this out for me? Lovely. I don't think we need this door here anymore. It was only to keep the plug slug in, but then I just murdered the plug slug. So this door can go away. We don't need this door to exist. Yes, I'm pretty sure that Koopy knew that. Hence the cough. But yeah. I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about the no new DLC, but I expect we'll get used to it. They're pausing between tasks now. I mean, yeah. I could do with a... Well, mostly I could just do with them making the game work. If they could just make the game work, then I would be relaxed about everything else. Can I please run duplicates and critters without essentially crashing the game? That's what I want in life. Right. I put this on a timer, but it is worth noting that I have not either set the timer or actually connected it to any power. So, you know, doesn't do a lot. There we go. We've done some more research. Super. Yeah, we'll learn about Renaissance art. Why not? I'm now counting in frames per minute, not seconds, in my current base. Stay away from conveyor rail, kids. Yeah. Hello, a pumpkin pie. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good one. It's lovely to meet you too. Hope you're having a good day. What's up with the toilets? Oh, I know what's up with the toilets. Someone has to go and fetch some dirt to put in this toilet, thanks. Just switches from FPS to F. Yeah, it does. Oh well. We'll get there. We'll get there. Game does its best. What can we say? Nails. Where are you? Where are you, Nails? Oh, right. Could you not just have brought some dirt to the toilet instead? You know? Was this not a possibility? See, Aricia's literally doing it as you're wetting yourself, Nails. I can't be trusted. Someone was suffocating, but they appear to have got over it, so we won't worry about that. From frames per second to sun protection factor. Since this game is so slow, you go out for a tan while you wait for the new frame. Oh, it would be funnier if it weren't quite so accurate, I have to say. Right, how are we getting on with this? Ah, yes, ice. That was a thing. I made these. Into these, I wish to put liquefiables. I do want them to be sweep only. Thanks. Off you go. If we do have liquefiables to sweep, shift them over there out the way. Excellent. Yeah, nobody's actually suffocating, it's fine. How are we doing with the breathability? Has that actually helped? Currently not so you'd notice. I did want to get rid of these. Thanks. That one's gonna let it out there. Hang on. Maybe we can keep this. You definitely want to let some of this carbon dioxide out. We'll see how that goes. All liquefy. I don't care if they move the solid CO2 down there, to be honest. Is the answer. I'm not very worried about them doing that. But yes, you're definitely right. There was some around for a while. Where is this coming from? You? Oh, I see. Oh, that is because I am pushing water up into this and then straight out again. Well, sure. How is the temperature of the oxygen going? Yeah, it's pretty warm in here, to be fair. We should have built radiant pipes. I don't think I really had enough metal to build radiant pipes at the time we did that, but yeah, we should have built radiant pipes. What if they find solid oil? I think the solid oil melted. There was solid oil. Oh no. Yeah, well, they can bring... can they bring that down? Well, maybe we'll find somewhere else to put the solid oil. That is going to be a thing at some stage. How are you getting on, dupes? I don't know. They're doing stuff. They're doing stuff. Sometimes that's all we can ask, is that they're actually doing something. Okay. Who is idle? Aricia. Really? Should you be idle? You appear to have finished that. So can we lock this one? Has this got a full... Yes, has a full tire of water in it. Excellent. You shouldn't be idle. Oh my lord. Nails! I thought you weren't this rubbish. My lord. What is your athletics at? -5? Oh, because you don't have suits. Of course. No, we definitely don't have any solid methane. That I can assure you. Let's have a look at Nails' skill. Can we teach Nails about suits? So they're not so insanely slow everywhere. Nails. Dear. We can teach you a little bit about suits. How about you, Ellie? You know about suits. Aricia, it's time you knew about suits as well. Frankly. Everyone needs to know about suits. Oh, we were going to send some glass over, weren't we? For the possibility of solar here. To save us having to run on quite so many wheels all the time. Now then. Do we have any glass over here? Glass? No. Yes, some. Not very much, though. It makes them sound like I'm giving them the talk about suits. I mean, they probably need it, to be honest. Knowing the duplicants, that's quite possibly something that they could do with. Ah, I see I found some ice that I forgot to tell them not to pick up. Oh well. Sure. I suppose we've had these suits here for some time. They might as well get some use occasionally. I want to do some mopping here. I'd appreciate it. The other thing I was thinking of is this. Right. Okay. Right, we need to turn everything off because I'm going to put it on not sweep only. And I'm going to send glass. There we go. Also, hi, Kelty Moose. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Suit docks don't overheat in a vacuum. I don't believe so. I don't think they actually give out any heat. No, they don't have a... They don't put out any heat. So, So although theoretically they could overheat in a vacuum, they don't make heat, so you're sort of alright. Also, hi Prophet. It's good to see you. I am having a good one as well. Thank you, Kelty Moose. Things are not going too bad. Right. Yes, that's what we were trying to do. We're trying to deal with this whole slime lung malarkey. It's starting to look slightly better. We've got some work to do over here, probably. But, I would say we are slowly garnering some improvement in the slime lung possibilities. Are these both full again? They are. Let us deconstruct them. They will overheat from other sources, but not produce heat themselves. Indeed. Emily is, as ever, slightly more erudite about these things than I am. Not that that is necessarily complicated. How are we doing? We're on top of food. I mean, whether we're on top of oxygen is in fact questionable, but definitely questionable. But, you know, we're doing our best. As long as there is nothing else heating them up, they're fine, indeed. Okay, yes, we have some time before any of that is done. Where's the automation here? Wire. I guess we'll make it out of. Let's sort that out. Alright. Let's continue our endless attempts to move all of this water. Yeah, I think it's sort of fine that we're moving it there. That's alright. Mop. Some more mopping. Oh, sorry. I haven't given you anything to stand on. There you go. Let's give you something to stand on in our attempt to deal with the slime lung that's up here. Travaldo, did I never actually do anything with you? What were you supposed to be, Travaldo? A farmer? Weren't you a farming digger? I'm gonna have to check now. Skills. Travaldo, where are you? You can do art and digging. Why have you got... Why have you got 3 agriculture then? Maybe you're just like, maybe you've got a green thumb or something. Here you go. Have a digging hat. Steve. I think Steve's done, yes. Rowan, apparently we're making you a doctor. I think we've already got 1 doctor. I don't think we need 2 doctors, but now we have them. Lindsay. Gossman we're holding on to. Camille's done. Ashcan. I think we're holding on to you to try and decide what we might want to do with you later. Suits. Amari. Sorted. Other Amari. I guess research. You're going to go towards being a rocket pilot. Other Amari. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Do plug slugs eat your power or add to it? They add to it. Kiweed. So we probably can't see it. If we no. When they go to sleep in the evening, you will see that they have a little they have this symbol on them because they add power if you give them a line to hang on. And you get more if you groom them and stuff like that. But they do eat your metals, and they also poop hydrogen, which is why we have hydrogen here. This was a plug slug incident. That plug slug became dinner in recompense, but yes. Right, we do have some glass here now. Let's consider where we might like the things. Also, how we're gonna build a lock, because we all want some sort of lock, I guess. I don't really have any suits for them to wear out here, and nor do I necessarily want to provide them. Why are none of you down here collecting Oh, Arissa's on the way, are you? Yeah, okay, I see. It ate our cobalt, so we ate it. Indeed. That was how I felt about it. No, I think we'll just build it out of sedimentary. That's not good enough. What if instead you sort of went over there? cold is it up here? Water should be alright. It's not too cold. If we put sufficient water in it, it should be fine. We are going to have to deconstruct that tile. Right, back to the other one. How are we doing here? Battery. I mean, what does that even mean? One or more batteries have died. These notifications are not always the most helpful. Maybe these ones? It's doing fine. How about this? We're all doing fine. Let's do a bit of mopping. There we go. We have Quinn riding a gassy moo. Mupolian Bonafart. Honestly. Developers, eh? Largely children. Right. Oh no, let's not do that, just in case I deconstruct something that I'm not meaning to. I guess I'll leave that there. You never know, we might want it for something. How's our rocket chimney coming? Oh, I'd sort of forgotten we were doing a rocket chimney. They're taking forever to sweep it out. I think that's one of the things I would say. Hopefully they'll get to it at some point. This should all be sweep at a 9, to be fair. Let me check that it is. Now, I have noticed that there is a couple of issues with this. One, it's full of random gases. Two, we built it exactly 7 wide, which means that we can't actually run a ladder all the way up it in any place. Because of this. Is it just that one? Is that the only bit? Maybe we could try and shave that one, if that's literally the only one. I think it might be. Oh, there's one here as well. Yes, apparently it will work. Also, it was worth a try, as in terms of things that we could potentially do. Hang on. I was having thoughts, and now I don't know what they are. You tested it in creative? Fair enough. Yeah, so... Oh, I know a question I had about the rocket chimney is... I assume that with the addition of the launch pad, you can no longer launch multiple rockets on the same y-axis. Y-axis? X-axis? I don't know, whichever axis. The vertical axis. You think I can? Really? That would be quite fun. Right, let's dig these out. They don't need to exist. Alright, we're gonna do some testing. Excellent. This is one of the great joys of streaming, is I never need to do my own testing. I can just get other people to do it for me. I think the rocket pad is transparent like a ladder. That would be interesting. I don't know if it's entirely necessary, but it would be interesting. So... I think what we'd like to do is, I think we'll build a little liquid lock here, so that we can rip the roof off this. Ah, well, we can investigate. You could still make a pretty extensive solar stack if you wanted. It's completely transparent and doesn't even exchange heat with anything. Why does it have an overheat temperature then, Coopy? Or does it... Yeah, no. Why does it have an overheat temperature then? I thought maybe I didn't have that question, but then I thought about it and was like, no, I do have that question. It's definitely a question I've got. This bedroom will have to go in the longer term when we start adding steam turbines. Because you see this box here, the point of this box is that this box would contain a steam turbine. Which would probably also make of lead, to be honest, but yes. That is the point. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's turn that right down. You can launch rockets through it. Excellent. So we could launch multiple rockets out of this. Why have we never done this? What do you mean you can't reach it? Really? I suppose we can leave it there. Rocket stacking, you know, just like in real life. Absolutely. I mean, have you not seen that happen before? Definitely seen them do that in NASA. Right. How is this going? A liquid, water will enable auto bottle because we know that's necessary. We'll also get them to dig that one out so that they can do this. Nobody is down here fetching lead, which I would like to see you doing. What are you doing? Our Asir is coming to fetch lead. Maybe we could, I tell you something that I might do. What if we maybe put a bin here for lead as well, so they could move it closer to the thing. You have a Razir in your game too, Charwitch. It is not an unusual thing to happen in my games, to be sure. Hello, Mimar. Always love a Mimar. Also, you're good. I mean, just endless diggers. Don't know what I'm going to do with them all, but hey. In you come, Mimar. 62. Mimar, you are a digger. Traldo, you appear to be a digger as well. I can tell because of the hat I gave you. So, let's work that out for you both. Schedules. Mimar. Skills. Alright, okay. Abe, suits. Mar is done. Ashcan, we're leaving alone. Bert, you can definitely have some strength here. Probably going to get that strength as well. This Camille, done. Done. Jean, you're certainly not done. It's always Arisia's Gaming's fault. I don't know about that. It's certainly sometimes Arisia's fault. Steve Travaldo. Alright, these are all sorted. Ellie, do you know about suits? You do. Arisia, you also know about suits. Excellent. We've still got some beds and some tables, so that's doing fine. Nails. Right, how is the slime lung doing? Ah, yes, we could do with getting rid of some of this stuff. So, let's... we'll build this one. And then we'll just dig this stuff out. Cheers. Just like that. Let's dig that one out as well. You can go. Slowly but surely the wires are getting replaced. How are we doing? We've got a bit here that it looks quite a lot like I've never even said that we need to replace, so let's make sure they know that that needs to be replaced. These are... at least they know they need to replace them. Yes, okay. Yep. It's going to take a minute, but someone will get to it in due course. You know what, let's cancel this out for a minute and also just deconstruct all of this, because currently there's nothing there, so let's repurpose it for something useful in the short term. I don't want to hear anyone's complaints about short-termism. Alright. Lovely. We don't need these anymore because this doesn't do anything. So let's get rid of that. And also these. And also this pipe. And this. Okay. How much slime do I in fact have? I still have less than I have storage for slime, because I have storage here, and I have storage here. So, I mean, it doesn't really help that we also are carrying it from here to here, but... well, nuts to that, mostly, is what I've got to say. I'm trying, dupes. I'm really trying to get rid of the slime lung. It's not a very fast process, admittedly, but I'm doing what I can, alright? You're probably gonna have to wait for us to ever plug those in, but, you know. We'll put them there for now, and maybe one day we'll turn them on. It's a thought. There we go. Excellent. Devon has a skill point. Who even knows? That's surprisingly not that breathable up here. Usually it's like 3 tons. 3 kilos rather. How are we doing with breathability? Suffocating? Yeah, that unfortunately is a thing that is happening. I think it's waking a lot of people while they attempt to sleep. So, It's not ideal. But there isn't necessarily all that much I can do about it right now. How's this going? It's going alright. We could probably do with another, we could actually probably do with another conveyor loader that the dupes could access just to put food in the fridge. Because they have quite a lot of food all over the place that they need to get to a fridge. I'm talking about you, Arisia, not to you. Oh. Oh, nobody's actually done this? No? Or has it turned to ice? I mean, I would have thought that's unlikely because we have some water in here, but we also do have ice up here. So, I mean, life's complicated. Yeah, not quite there yet, Dot. We are getting there. But, it's slow. It's slow going. Ah, right. It looks like we have sent one of these across, which should mean... Ah, look. Otto is literally going to do it. I mean, I'd turn it up, but I'm concerned then that the dupes will do something stupid. Lovely. Now, have I still got this set on... Allow manual use. Ah, glass. Right, let me turn that off for a second. No, we can still have that on. But we want to go on sweep only for a second. Clothing, Atmo suit. And Otto, where are you with that Atmo suit? Let us sweep that. Because it needs to head back over to the other planet. Yeah, the slime lung is now actually considerably less of a problem than the carbon dioxide. Maybe I need to build them bases? I don't really want to build them bases. We maybe could. Yes. Yes. That's what I've got to say about building them bases. Not very excited about that. Do I still have the little mini base thing in my blueprints? Let's have a look in space. It's always the easiest place to see blueprints. No, that's definitely not going to get it done. This is a mini base fit for 32 dupes with a built-in electrolyzer at the back. Would need all the water to be clean before it got there, but it's a possibility. The problem is that these are still reliant on sweetles. Not sweetles. What's the other thing? Shovels. Which unfortunately no longer work the way they used to. And we got these. I think these are the ones that we used in the 100 dupe challenge before. Though again, you can see the ranch, which is... we could substitute sweetles, though. Because you can starvation ranch sweetles. Should we try and build them bases? Rip shovels, absolutely. Should we try and build them bases? I'd probably build them up here, to be honest. Just try and build them out the way somewhere. If we were to try and build them. You can, but you'd need several more ranches. I mean, that's definitely true. We would. What do you think? I'm sort of tempted to try. If nothing else, it'll give us something to do. Can I... No, I can't use the snapshot thing. Oh, well, I sort of could. Ish. No, because everything's a building anyway. We could stack a couple of them up here. We've got room. So, like here. Insulated tile. Where was it? There? To there? Let's have a look. No, one further down. And then it was like here. I mean, obviously they're going to get themselves stuck behind it. Because, I mean, they're duplicants. Obviously they're going to do that. There is no chance that they possibly do this. Without getting themselves stuck, but hey, we'll sort of start and see where they get to with it. Let's cancel that bit and get them to dig this out. There you go. It can just be something that they're getting along with in the background. I mean, we've already nearly outpaced 2 of them. How are you getting on with this? They're doing quite well, actually, clearing this out now. We still need a bit of sweeping down here. Cheers. Would be lovely. Also some more mopping. Excellent. You actually managed to deliver snow into there without it melting on the way. I'm pretty impressed by that, to be honest. That feels like a fairly unlikely thing to have happened. Right, let's check on this. Nobody is fetching me lead. Right, this one, I want this to be a store for refined metal, lead. This can be like an 8. It should make that. That's like a 9, so... Yes, you see, this has triggered other people to come down and help with this problem. I'm not even mad. That's amazing. I mean, it is quite amazing. Did I actually say that? Nails. Come on, Nails. Where are you? If this is your current errand. Are you dancing about the place? It's a reference. Oh, fair. You know how well that goes for me. Alright then. So that's coming along. And we can build some solar. Speaking of solar, right, we're going to have the rockets come out here, yeah? Which means we need to rip out some of this solar. Who is suffocating? Lyra, what are you doing, love? Nothing. Nothing. You're completely fine. Which makes me think that we should probably have a bunch more solar up here. I don't know how about you, how you lot feel about this, but I feel that that is a thing that we should be doing. What are the solar panels? There's 7, aren't they? Yeah. So that would be 70 to there. One. I mean, that's not going to work. We need a way for them to get out. Remember the problem that we had down here, where you failed to ride them away to get out? Yes, let's remember that. Fine. So we can mostly just build it from, like, if we put a ladder here that goes up, we'll just start them there. And they can join on. Let's deconstruct that. Alright. More stuff. Can we speed this up? Let's try and speed it up a tiny bit. Who has an unreachable toilet? Nails? Oh, that's a lie, isn't it? That's just a lie. Once again, the game is just straight up lying. Which unfortunately is not as unusual as one might hope. Right, we don't have to worry about the little pools of water that are up here. This, however, is a little pool of carbon dioxide, which I do worry about. Can we be rid of that? And this one. Don't want random carbon dioxide in here. Who has unreachable food? Other nails. Nails, have you really got unreachable food? No, you're just in the bathroom. Oh no, you have. What's in this fridge then? What is in this fridge? Oh, some nosh beans. Yeah, that's no use to anyone. Is it? Could we make tofu? No, it needs water, doesn't it? That's why nobody ever makes tofu, I remember. Why are these people glum? Nobody should be glum. They need to be groomed. What's up with you? Not a lot. You're sort of fine. Can we... We've nearly finished all the lead that we've got immediate access to. Which one's the lead? This one. Trapped? Who's trapped where? Nobody's trapped. More lies. The game spends a disappointing amount of time lying to me about stuff. We can make mush bars. No, they take water as well, though. You're just not trapped, are you? This is a lie. Nobody's trapped anywhere. No, somebody is trapped somewhere. Good grief. Of course you are. It's the idling of dupes in the atmosuit checkpoints, which is the most annoying bug. They block others from getting to the toilets, etc. Who is suffocating? Oh, Lyra, you'll be fine. There you go, see. I would like it very much if you could consider building this from this side, not from the other side. There isn't really any particularly good reason for you to be over the other side. Is there? Duplicants. Right. Breathability. I mean, apart from our carbon dioxide struggles, it's still pretty decent. And the main problem with this is that I've stacked 3 bedrooms behind each other. Over a place that I've deliberately filled with carbon dioxide, so, you know. All in all, one has to suggest that might be my own fault. Frankly. Mima, you're really not suffocating. It was unreachable food. Arisia, you might have unreachable food. We do need to consider that. This is harvest ready. Have we got it marked for harvest? No. Well, that's not very smart, is it? These aren't marked for harvest. Got people wasting their time harvesting nosh beans that we can't do anything with. And not making frost buns. Outrageous. Have you been groomed? Yes, you have. Alright. Okay. Oh, hang on. I know what we wanted to look at. No, nobody's got round to finishing this off. Alright. What am I thinking about, chat? Does anyone know what I'm thinking about? Oh, good grief. Rocket chimney? I mean, I'm vaguely thinking about a rocket chimney, yes. I'm still waiting for them to clear it out. They're doing a very good job now. Look. Once they've cleared it out, we can seal it up. Igelixa, thank you very much for the follow. It's much appreciated. No, you're not starving either. Just endless lies, duplicants. That's what you're telling me. Endless lies. This is noticeably not moving again, because these are full again. I have to say, it sort of feels like it might be worthwhile to just create another one of these somewhere. Since it does seem to be producing a pretty ridiculous amount of oxygen. But I suppose it's fine. Hello, Leofar. Welcome in. It is good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely day. Excellent. Alright. Oh good, hypothermia. We've missed hypothermia. Clearly haven't been dipping you in freezing temperatures often enough. Frankly. Why make a second one? You can expand your current one. I could do, I guess. $63? So much lag, Leofar. So much lag. More lag than you can possibly imagine. A researching, doctoring decorator. I feel I haven't had a cook or a farmer for ages. Let's take Frankie and make him a cook. I can't possibly need another cook, can I? You like Hassan's pose? We've taken a whole bunch of diggers, though. I mean, they're quite decent. We can take Hassan. Doesn't really matter. I'm not actually bothered. Who's suffocating? Nobody. Hassan. Priorities? We're gonna make you a digger. See, you're like the third digger in a row. I guess we just take what the game gives us. Water Fluke, are you finished? Yeah, you are. Ren, are you finished? Yes. Jorge is not finished, not by a long shot. New Hassan, you can have a digging hat. Lovely. Frankie, you can get some better digging. Devon, get an extra carry. Catalina, I mean, sure. Construction seems like it should be quite useful on you, all things considered. Oh, we should have gone this way. Never mind, we'll do that in a minute. Ashcan, yeah, no, you're done. Amari's done. Okay. So I give you a schedule. I've given you priorities. If I've given you a skill, I think I've done everything. Right. Excellent. Oh, how many fish have we got? Gulp fry 2, 135, 185, 192. 216, 246, 253. 253 is still not going to feed very many dupes, but there we go. It is at least something. You could use fish instead in the things, but in the little bases. But the problem with fish would be... Oh, hello. What's going on here? The problem with fish... Oh, wow. You guys are really having difficulty working out what the hell you're doing, aren't you? What would be the problem with fish? Something. Something would be the problem with fish. I've got a little idea. It needs water? No, I don't think that's the problem. It needs seeds. You do still need to feed them. That's what the problem with fish is. There you go. The problem is you would still need to feed them. Whereas Sweetles you could actually just not feed. Which makes life a lot easier. Who is starving? Bubbles? No, you're not really starving, are you? I feel we need another bathroom. Where should we put one? Oh, how about in here? Is this big enough to be a bathroom? I mean, it's slightly oddly proportioned. No, it's absolutely big enough to be a bathroom. Right. Yeah. That's not gonna work, is it? Well, we can fix that later, maybe. One, two. What happened? Oh, we did some research. Yes. Not only can you starvation ranch them, but you can continually get more. Oh, I know what the problem with Sweetles is. Space. That's the problem with Sweetles. This is why Sweetles don't work as well. Because you need the space for them. And I don't think I have the space. Or I definitely don't have the space. Fish might be better, because they need less space. I mean, if you really want to, you can design a Sweetle ranch that will store infinite Sweetles. Can I do that inside of a sealed base, though? I assume not. But yes, we probably could. if we felt clever. Shut up. Am I actually using this for anything? Yes, I am. Oh, I know what we can do. Where is my bridge? Bridge? Lovely. Right, we need to bridge this here. Because I need to bridge onto this here. No, because green can't run to green. That's not going to work, is it? Cancel that. We probably could, couldn't we? We just need to... do that, and then we can bridge on. No, we should be able to bridge on anyway, right? Whatever. I think we can. I think we can. Thousands wouldn't. Alright, let's sever that. This is empty, so we can sever the other side as well. I still find it weird that the game lets me do this. Fish root seems better because no dupe required, but seeds required. Leofar. That's the problem. That you have to be able to go outside and get the seeds required for your fish. You know what? I think I'm gonna sacrifice some of this. I would like to disable a couple of these because I don't want them to have more than we have sinks. Also, why isn't this door open? Also, these doors can... well, that door can be open. Probably need this one to be shut just in case the fish do something mad. But, aren't you farming anyway? Yes, but the point about the ranches as they were was that not the ranches, the little bases as they were, was that you could make it so that they were self-contained units, that people wouldn't die if they couldn't go outside. But that is less true now. You put a design in Discord. No, let me have a quick look. Can you also link to the Discord? Come to Discord. When I say I don't know how to do things, chat posts them in my Discord for me, and you too can benefit. I'll do it myself. From other people's knowledge, infinite sweet tools. You should get rid of the AND gate and just attach time to the door directly. Oh. Nemetrack, is the idea that you only ever actually ranch, like, you only ever actually, like, groom one of them? And because their population continues to expand, you get pretty much endless sweetles. No, I don't understand how it works. Indeed, I definitely don't understand how it works. Not that that's terribly unusual. The idea that I don't understand how something works is, hardly revolutionary. How are we doing over here, you lot? Excellent. You're actually doing this. I'm sort of concerned that you weren't doing this until I got here to watch you doing it. Yes, the infinite sweetle ranch. I don't understand how it actually holds infinite sweetles. They could reproduce before dying. But the extra ones you make won't reproduce if they're not groomed. So essentially you only have as many as you can, like, sensibly ranch. The key thing is you can overcrowd critters as much as you want as long as you remove the eggs. Is that true? Who is suffocating? And are they genuinely suffocating? No. Yep. Any critters. Look at this. Clay, look at this nonsense. I'm pretty sure you've told me 8 times that you've fixed this. And you have never fixed it. In fact, you did fix it. And then you broke it again. Lyra. It was you last time. There we go. Now we know who's getting sent to the tear. That is what we do with Paku. She's gonna die. Why are you doing this so incredibly slowly? She's gonna die, chat. I'm not having her dying. This is unacceptable. But she's definitely gonna die. Reload. I mean, it doesn't really count if I reload. Is the unfortunate factor. There isn't any... Oh, actually, I probably know why they went back there. There probably was a reason for them to go back there, because they went back there to get Igneous, which is fair. I'll allow it. When was the last save? Where are we? On cycle 177? I think it was probably ages ago. It was like 10 minutes ago. It was only a cycle ago, to be fair. No, you know what? We failed. We have failed. I think we have a better proof of concept, though. So, we got to 62 dupes. Not this one. But look how breathable it is. It's always a stupid death. We got to 63 since one's dead. Indeed. So why? Why is it so much more breathable than it's been on other occasions? Is it just this? Is it literally just using this? I mean, because we actually don't... Like, I could just set up a carbon skimmer back here to deal with the carbon dioxide. It's literally just the pure water to oxygen makers. I mean, that feels a bit boring, that's the solution. Because we haven't even got this third electrolyzer up. And these electrolyzers that we have should only actually provide oxygen for, like, I'd say 40 dupes tops, and probably only 30. But we're not running out of oxygen. We're filling up with carbon dioxide, but that's a separate problem. That's not an oxygen-related problem. That's a carbon dioxide problem. It's interesting. I don't know if I've got the energy to do it again, though, right now. 17 dupes per half Rodriguez. Yeah, so you're like 34. That's a lot more than 34 that we're sustaining. And we're mostly sustaining them with this. Do we know how efficient? Is there any good... Do we know how efficient this is? How much oxygen does each deodorizer make? Each deodorizer can make 100 grams a second. No, it makes 90 grams a second. And we have 7. Okay, so they oxygenate 1 dupe. So they oxygenate another... that's still not anywhere near enough. Where is my oxygen coming from? Maybe just random off-gassing? Is it the random off-gassing? I guess it could be. But this whole run we've seen to have way more oxygen than we should have had. All the way through. Check your daily report. Sure. Not that. Oxygen generation. Let's look at yesterday. That's how much people used. That's not what I want to see. I want to see how much we produced. So we added, there we go. Oh, there's an algae diffuser somewhere. They used a very random amount of oxygen. It would appear the dupes were holding their breath a lot. You still approve of a reload? I mean... we could maybe reload if people are interested. But, it certainly is no longer, the record. So what's that? That's, 2.8 tons of oxygen was produced over the day. And that's 46 dupes worth, which is pretty much what we added it up to be. But 59 dupes are managing to stay alive. Pretty much without too much incident. Which is pretty mad. I mean, apparently Bert only consumed 28 kilos of oxygen yesterday. Whereas Otto consumed 145.1. One of them is a mouth breather. No, I don't think any of them are mouth breathers. One of them has a bottomless stomach. Because, yeah, it doesn't really look like we're running out of oxygen. In any sense. But we're apparently not producing enough. Very weird. Right then. We died. So that's a bit sucky. Lyra. Death to you. Death to you, Lyra. Maybe the game is lagging so much they aren't consuming all the oxygen they're meant to? I mean, that's possible. That is entirely possible. Right. Well, it's only half an hour before the time I would normally finish, so I think I'm going to finish up. Why does Lyra seem like a dupe that normally dies? I don't know if that is true, but this is the second time that Lyra has built herself behind one of those walls. So, it is worth noting that she's been trying quite hard to suffocate up there. What we might do, depending on how I feel about it, is we might carry on the save with Lyra being dead. I'll have to think about it overnight. Nevertrack, are you suggesting that I should have built differently? Because although that is definitely the case, it's not a terribly helpful comment. Ah, yes. Yeah, no, Lyra was definitely trying. But, you know, we could have done some other things. Yeah, so we might carry it on tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you very much for being here. I'm going to call it there for the evening. Ah, yes. I mean, that is indeed, I think, why she was back there each time. But, although that is true, still not spectacularly helpful. What was I going to look at? I was going to look and see if anybody is streaming. Let's see if there's Oni going on with possibly duplicants who are not dead. Wouldn't that be exciting? Alive duplicants. There isn't any Oni going on. Oh, there's this person. We still don't know who this person is. Does anyone in chat know of someone that we should go and see? I will accept suggestions if someone knows something. Alright then. In which case, I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll be back 3 p.m. UTC, which is a GMT for the easy conversion. We will be changing soon. By the end of the month, it will be summertime once again, allegedly. I mean, considering it snowed today, it doesn't seem very likely. Thank you all very much for being here, for chatting with me, for watching this attempt. I shall decide what we're going to come back with tomorrow. A reminder that you can support the channel by following, so that you know when I am live, by being here to actually watch me be live, and chatting with me while I am. You can also subscribe. even with Jeff Bezos's money, if you have Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming, have a fantastic rest of your evening. I will see you all again tomorrow. I hope you are. Stay well, and I will see you then. Bye.